One of the most painful places to be is knowing something isn't right and still not being ready to leave. The relationship, the job, the business, the city, you know. But every time you think about making a change, your whole body tightens. So you end up asking, what's wrong with me? Nothing. You might be standing in the gap between knowing and readiness. And if that's where you are, here are 5 things that can actually help. Number 1, stop trying to force certainty. Most people think, when I'm sure, I'll act. But certainty is often the thing that arrives last. What actually comes first is repetition. The same frustration, the same conversation, the same exhaustion, the same feeling. Instead of asking, am I 100% sure? Ask, what keeps repeating? Because repetition is information. Number 2, start recording what is actually happening. This is why I love journals. Not because you're trying to write beautifully, because memory is unreliable. When we're scared, we minimize. We explain things away. We tell ourselves, it's not that bad. Then a week later, we're devastated again. Write it down. What happened? How you felt? What was said? Not to build a case, to stay connected to reality. Number 3, stop asking, should I stay or go? This is one of the biggest traps of the edge. People become obsessed with the decision. But the decision isn't usually the most useful question yet. A better question is, what is this situation trying to show me? Because often you're so focused on the outcome that you're missing the truth that's trying to emerge. Number 4, build safety before you build change. This is the practical piece people skip. If your nervous system is terrified, everything feels impossible. So instead of trying to solve your whole future, focus on increasing safety. Maybe that's saving money, finding support, speaking honestly with trusted friends, creating more space in your week, getting more rest. You're not avoiding change, you're building capacity for it. And then number 5, stop using self-criticism as motivation. This is the hardest one because people think, if I'm hard on myself, I'll finally do something. But shame rarely creates clear decisions. It usually creates paralysis. The truth is, you may already be doing the work. You may be noticing, listening, paying attention, preparing. That matters. In my threshold framework that I created, the edge isn't the moment you have the whole plan. It's the period where you're learning to stay connected to the truth long enough that eventually action becomes unavoidable. If you're in this space right now, I want you to consider something. Maybe your job isn't to force the next step today. Maybe your job is simply to stop abandoning what you already know. Keep noticing. Keep telling yourself the truth. Keep building safety. And trust that readiness has its own timeline. Because sometimes the most important thing isn't making the leap. It's staying connected to yourself until you're ready to make it.